Throw your hands up in the air. Ole, ole, ole. Yo, what it do, lads? It is your boy, MetaMike. Welcome back to a brand new video. Yes, I've been gone for a while because I've been celebrating with Messi, actually. He actually called me the other day.
What the hell, boy?
Boys, I'm so happy Messi has won the World Cup, man. Argentina are obviously the World Cup winners. And I did obviously say I backed my boys, you know, the main man. Even though I'm not Argentine, I did back the Argentina team, but it was insane. What a World Cup. Probably the best World Cup we've watched. Nonetheless, before we get into it, we're going to shout out the person who comments on my last video. We always shout out the person who comments on my latest video, you know, the first person. So shout out Axel. Boys, did we doubt him? We did not. What an absolute beast. Thank you so much, my guy Axel. I think the guy even called him a goat. I have no idea where's the other replies. But yeah, there was another guy before this who was like such a beast because he's just always first, man. What a beast. So if you guys can beat him, do beat him to it. But yeah, today we do have a tier list, boys. We have a tier list video and it is sort of different. I used to do my tier list obviously on Photoshop. And now, as you can see, this website is absolutely taking the piss, boys. Tierlist.com. I don't know what they're doing. Why is there no colors on the tier lists? So basically how tier lists work is the top, obviously mid-range will be B, which is this one, and then obviously D will be the last, if that makes sense. I've got all the best defenders, literally the most meta defenders possible. We range from center backs, left backs, right backs. So we're gonna get into it. Please do hit that like, subscribe, and yeah, it was amazing, man. I have also not been uploading, but I will be definitely on the grind. I see they've started releasing also the World Winter Wildcard. What a promo it was last FIFA. What do you guys think about it? Starting with the Winter Wildcard, we do have a main man, Trippier. Now, we're going to look at some of these cards. We're not going to look at all of them. Nonetheless, some of them we will check for sure. And we will definitely in the future do probably the midfielders next and then the attackers. Do bear in mind, it's literally the most meta ones. So, I don't care if there's none of your players that you guys have added that are not meta, like if you say where's Trent in the comments, I'm not going to respond to that, okay? Nonetheless, you got Trippier. Only downfall is his agility. Nonetheless, if you add something, I know a lot of people will add something to boost that agility. So probably engine, he goes to 75 agility, not entirely too bad. Very, very nice passing, very, very nice pace. And in that regard, not an S tier list player, but definitely at A. This could change in the future, obviously, boys. So yeah, do bear in mind, I can definitely move it towards the end, just depending on how I see it. You know, I don't want this tier list to be absolutely donkey, boys. So yeah, jump over to the next one. It is the Man Acuna, and I do notice that he has a new dynamic image and an absolute beast. This card is, I think, who uses him? I think it's, what's that guy's name? A Boris Legend uses this, man. And look at that dynamic image, boys. Now, because of dynamic images, I don't give a rat's ass. I'm putting this man up because of that dynamic image. That is probably one of the coldest dynamic images we've seen this far, man. But yeah, honestly, a very, very nice card. If I were to add a shadow, he's going to be an absolute beast at left back. You can even move him at CDM. I know a lot of people like doing that, so we'll be an absolute beast. And for that reason, boys, I think we've got our first S tier list player. 100% at S, man, in my opinion, because you can utilize him everywhere, boys. Literally, that's also one factor that I do like to take into account. A beast could be an A tier list player. So it's very, very, well, you know, for now, we're going to place him at A. Because S is a little bit crazy, I won't lie. We're going to have to be very, very lenient. So not lenient, non-lenient. We're going to have to be very, very strict with this tier list right there, man. Jump over to the next one. It is my man Ake. Now, Ake obviously was the swap card. If you did him, I'll be honest, you a special Don. Because Ake, yeah, boys, I'd definitely say he's a meaty player. Definitely decent in the start of the game. But he doesn't look too bad now. But, like, I don't know, man. Just looks very, very meaty at best. So, yeah, we're not going to waste too much time there. Jump over to the next one. It is the man Alex Telles now. We are jumping over to a card that was acquired. I think this was, like, 2 months in the game. EA released these player moments. And people were obviously like, he's a bit overpriced, etc. He's definitely going to be at A. I used to place him at S. I just don't think he's that great now, if that makes sense. So it's as an objective, so not objective, as a how can I say this? Not subjective, but objective opinion. I think he could be placed at S, but I definitely think now going into this stage of the game, he will be placed at A. You know, as I said, I'm going to be very, very strict. So yeah, jump over to the next one. It is the main man, Blanc, right there, boys. Sorry about the French lads that have lost that game, man. What a game it was as well, boys. I'll stop saying, like, I don't want to stop talking about the game. It was so insane. What an honest beast of a game. Nonetheless, Blanc had nothing to do with the game, but still a decent card in game. I think he's got 80 pace, 91 defending, 86 physical. Not entirely too bad right there, man. So we will definitely place him at A. I definitely think he's usable. Slap a shadow on him, and he's absolutely to the moon. So definitely not an S though. Now, our very first S player, and it is a fullback. It is the main man Cafu, was the World Cup swaps. The only way you could have got him was through swaps. So if you did get him, he's going to be absolutely insane for you. I just know for a fact. Insane attacking aspects, passing, dribbling. Very, very nice for everything. Literally, probably just not shooting. But that's a fullback, you know what I mean? So yeah, we've got two of different cards, you know. Some people like Gold Cancelo more than his inform. I don't know how. But also some people don't have that much coins for his inform, if that makes sense. So we will be placing the main man Cancelo at B, and then his inform at A. Now, why I'm placing him at A is Cancelo this year for me just doesn't feel as effective going up the field, even going defending, boys. I don't know, man. It just feels like an A-tier player in my opinion. I've used this inform Cancelo and did not like him. I had his red, and he just felt meaty to me, man. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Tell me in the comments right there. But a very, very decent card. I don't even think he's that expensive as well, so we will definitely say he's at A. Definitely over mediocre, you know. So yeah, jump over to the next one. It is Capita. Now this is obviously the center back card. Can play right back, but center back, this card is definitely going to be placed at A. He is one of those cards that absolutely are fast, physical, and will last you probably 3, 4, 5 months into the game, you know, where you have to actually release his card or take him out, you know. Once you see people get like 85 plus placed center backs, that's when you take this man out, which will probably be like in June, July, you know what I mean? Which is still decent. Like, look at that longevity, you know what I mean? So definitely an A-tier player, man. I just hate that they didn't have the colors right there. I'm sorry about that, boys. But you can obviously decipher or see the difference in the tiers, if that makes sense. Nonetheless, the very next card, it is Carvajal. I am going to place a lot of players at A because it's not S tier list worthy, but it is definitely going to be somewhat of that caliber, you know. So he will 100% be there because he's kind of decent, man. I actually did verse him a couple of times, and he's not too bad in terms of La Liga player. I would 100% place him there. Next card, it is the main man Carvalho. You know what, boys? You see, as I said, I'm going to move some players here and there. I definitely think Blanc, for his price and stuff, he will be an a B tier list player, so we will place him there. We got Carvalho, definitely a B as well. Definitely will place him at B. Due to the fact that he's literally like Blanc, if that makes sense. He's just not going to be to the moon. Do you know what I mean? You need players like Lucio that has S, which we will obviously see in the future right there, man. So yeah, we can actually just start getting these cards out the way. Cola, let's just be honest, is just not going to be that great for you, man. I mean, if you have him in your team, fair play, but talking from a meta standpoint, he's just not going to be that good. We got the likes of Mendy. Okay, now we will actually wait there. So yeah, Cuadrado, very decent. I think going up probably better than going back and defending. Hence why I'll place him at B. So if you do slap a shadow, though, very beast, cheap beast. Literally a very nice card right there. And jump over to the next one is the main man, Dani Alves. Now this one is a tough one because we actually have, this is the type of card we have to actually look at. So let us see how much people like this card. That's also another factor. Don't call me a like merchant or stat merchant, boys. This is very comes into play, man. Seeing the likes on Fudman is very beneficial, especially seeing the chem styles as well. So because the community does help you out in that regard. So look at his stats, man. I think he's a S tier list player. If you slap a shadow on this man, he's going to be an explosive, not only explosive, but an honest beast right back that has insane pace, insane defending. Only downfall is he's small, but I mean, I like my fullbacks somewhat small, man. You know, they're good at attacking, good at passing, you know, good at turning especially. And he does have decent physical stats, and hence why I will place him at the S tier list spot right there. Jump over to Dest. Now, this is a card that I did not actually expect him to be this good, man. Especially the rating that he is 84. And in my opinion, I feel like if you have him in your team, he's going to be actually insane. Because he has, I think, does he have 5-star weak foot? If I'm not mistaken, something like that. So yeah, let's just not speak all the way through our ass. Let's see. So Sojino Dest man has, okay, it's 4-star, 4-star, which is still absolutely amazing. If you add a shadow on him, actually you don't need pace, man. So you can add something like a backbone. If not backbone, you can add something like a sentinel, and then he does go to 86 right back. Not entirely too bad. I definitely think he is going to be at that A spot, if that makes complete sense. So the only downfall is I'm seeing maybe Cancelo could be placed his gold, because his gold literally feels like he's in form. So yeah, we will do that. Yeah, I definitely think Dest and Cancelo is together like that. Unless they're all at B. And then, yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. That seems absolutely insane. I'm not insane, perfect right there. So yeah, those are going to be B-tier list players. Jump over to the next one. It is Diego Dallo. Now, boys, he was an absolute beast in the World Cup, as well as Guerrero. Fair play to Portugal, unfortunately, getting knocked out. But it was an absolute masterclass from Morocco, man. So yeah, shout out Morocco. Let us see. Let us see his card. That's the only downfall, because I am basing this off what I've heard on the community groups, on Twitter, everywhere, if that makes sense. But I'm not just judging it off my own opinions. I definitely think he's going to be a solid card. If you do add something that boosts that balance. So you go engine, and he does become a 89 rated right back. Boys, for me, Achimasi's work rates, 4-star week is a dub, high. Yeah, he's 100% going to be S. If you have him in the team, he is a beast. Let's just be all completely honest. 400k. Nah, fair play EA. I do like the new promos, man. Dumfries. Now, this is a type of card that would emit good stats. It would show that he has good stats. But in-game, he's just going to be lanky, man. I'll be completely honest. This type of card will be lanky, boys. Yo, that's one thing I'd say. Nah, man. If you add a shadow on him, man, his stats does look nice. 91 rated right back as well. If you do have him in your team and I've placed him at A, I'm completely sorry. But in my opinion, I feel like just the way this game is, he is somewhere between A and S. Let's just say that. Somewhere between A and S. And we've got this other card, Dumfries. This card could be a decent center back, but you need to upgrade him in the future. You know what I mean? Like, even just inform tomorrow or gold tomorrow will do. So we will place him there. We got Eder Militao. He is 100% going to be at A. Just always going to be a beast. We can even put Hakimi there. We can put Hernandez. Klosterman will be absolutely insane. Starting out, you know, these are the cheap dons. So just do bear in mind. We got Mendy. Definitely not going to be S, but will be absolutely insane. So we got Van Dijk now. I don't care what anyone says. Any Van Dijk card in this game is absolutely insane. Not because I absolutely hate him in Weekend League, but oh my days, this man is... Oh my god, what happened to Virgil? Boys, he's a beast. He's honestly a beast, man. So yeah, we're going to jump over to the main man. Hakimi, he's going to be there. So we're not going to waste too much time, you know, with some of these cards. Let's just be honest. Eder Militao. We got the likes of Walker. He's going to 100% be placed at A. We got Lucio. You boys know. Trust me, man. I've said it a couple of times. I'm not going to repeat myself why these cards are S. Just trust me on that they're at S. A lot of people will agree with me. Most, more than others. You know what I mean? We got the likes of, I think there was one more. Yeah, Rudiger. There we go. He's going to be placed there. So these type of cards, the gold ones especially, because there's so much promo cards, the gold ones have actually gone down a tier because of the insane cards they've released, you know what I mean? So if you are a pro, you will see that they actually stopped using these cards and started using these cards on top. Trust me on that 100%, boys. So yeah, jump over to Moore. Moore's a tough one, man. Moore's a tough cookie, because I do want to place him at S. Hence, because he has not only 81 agility, insane balance, he's got increased pace this time. And yeah, I just think Bobby Moore just looks absolutely insane. Do check his card out, man. And he's under 200k for an icon. I think is absolutely brilliant. But I see there's another Blanc here, so we'll just leave that. It's probably a mistake. Excuse me right there. Hopefully I've not missed out any of the meta cards. Do bear in mind right there. We got Posh. This was a decent card in the start. Right now, I don't think he's that decent. He's actually going to be at B. I'll be completely honest. Let us look for the stinkers. So Nagatomo, just the links is not just because of the links, but he's going to be medium, man. I'll be honest. you're going out your way to try and link that guy in your team. And fair play if you linked him, man. Fair play, I won't be honest. Right, there we jump over to Hernandez. Now, we're going to see there. You know, I love when Pieface says that, like, thank you so much for the primer. So yeah, shout out Pieface. Man, we're going to jump over to Vodial. Now, this card is, boys, if you are looking for one of the easiest bargains you'll ever get in your whole entire life on FIFA, you're looking at Vodial. He's 37k. And just do bear in mind, take that thought process out of your head of Messi running past Vodial, please. And then you will do good with this card. Bro, I won't lie, Messi absolutely ripped this guy apart, bro. Ooh. I'm not gonna even speak, boys, but yeah, nonetheless, insane card, man. At center back, 90 rated center back, man. For that price. Do you know how insane that is, boys? Very nice likes. So people are loving this card. He will 100% going to be at a tier list right there, man. So yeah, jump on to Ferdinand. This year he's decent. You know, Ferdinand will always be a decent center back. We got Desa, he will 100% be there. But yeah, I don't think they're S tier list players though. I'll be completely honest. And hence their prices have dropped as well. We got Kera now. I do like the looks of this card. Now there is a lot of players at A. I do notice that, but obviously to each their own. I think A is decent, you know. Just not S. We got Kier right there. He'll definitely be placed at B. Decent card. We got Nuno Mendes. Zambrotta. Now this is a tough one because Zambrotta could be placed at S, but there's definitely other players that are better than him, you know. I'm trying to think, why didn't I have... So there was some cards that were actually not available that are not here. Like the main man, what's his name? Cap de Villa. Like, why is he not here? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I definitely need to fix that, boys. So, apologies for that. But yeah, we got Frankowski. He is going to be placed at C. I don't think he's going to be that good. We got Kunde, will 100% be at A. We got... I think I'm going to put Zambrotta at S, boys. I'll be completely honest. He's just judging off by his passing stats, his dribbling, his pace. He's going to be an S tier list player, in my personal opinion. Zimmerman will 100% be placed there. Walker, it's a tough one. I definitely think, judging by what people said, yeah, he's quite good. Shaw will be placed at A. So, yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of players. I'm hoping you guys can see what's A and what's B, S, and then what's B, C. So yeah, let us jump over to the main man, Thiago Silva. He is going to be placed at B. Could be even C, you know what I mean? That pace is not that great. I used White. I used him a lot of times in this game. I think like over 150 games, and he was quite decent, but very meaty, I'll be completely honest. I didn't have coins for him at the time. Didn't have coins for any other center backs, so yeah. We will see here. So, boys, I'll be completely honest. I'm going to be back. I need to save this. I need to add some players. Okay, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is completely done because this video will take absolutely time. So, what I'll do is I'm going to do the normal tier lists, like the likes of Zelonius, how he does his, the likes of, I think, what's his name? I completely forgot it. Alzio MF, he does his own tier list in terms of like moving each place. So I think I might do it like that. Just do leave in comments the best tier list, because tierlist.com, I don't know what they're doing right there, man. Their system's absolutely dumb. So that is the S right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. So more or less S players are, you know, the likes of Hakimi's. It's all the new promo cards. It is players like Maldini's and Zambrotta, you know what I mean? So yeah, we got the likes of the gold versions of all these cards that are absolutely meta, that were always going to be meta in game, will be at the A tier list, because right now I think it's more or less A, you know what I mean? We got Trippier, which was obviously free, literally 2 tokens. So I mean, if you are starting out FIFA, especially those guys that got FIFA for Christmas, it will be absolutely amazing right there, man. And yeah, if you do have some of these cards at this caliber, it is going to definitely be at A, definitely not S. Trust me on that, man. So yeah, we'll jump over to the next one. It is going to be B tier list. We got the likes of the cards that were decent in the start of the game, but not right now. But yeah, especially there's a lot of talks on some of these cards, man, and they just didn't perform in game. I'll be completely honest. Like the likes of Laporte, a lot of people said this guy would be good. He's just dribbling wise and passing wise, especially for a center back, it's just not great. Do leave in the comments what you guys think. I think personally, I could be harsh by putting Laporte there. It's just my personal opinion. I try to make it as objective as possible, but also adding my own thoughts, right? They got C, which is decent. Actually, it's below par, I'll be honest. C is definitely below par, man. These are cards that you're just literally using because it's either you don't have coins to upgrade them, etc. And I put Frimpong there because, trust me, this one is absolutely insane. Frimpong, though, in form, I think I'm being a bit harsh, I'll be completely honest. I will definitely place him at A. That's the only guy I'm going to move. And obviously, D will be Estupinan and Oviedo. Or Oviedo. I think that's how you said. Nonetheless, that is my tier list system for the best cards. Basically, the best defenders, if that makes sense. So that's D, C, B, and then obviously A, and then S. Right there. I've been your boy MetaMike. Please do smash a like, subscribe, and I will check your lights in the very next video. Also, there were some cards that were missing, so do just update me in the comments, like the likes of Cap de Villa that was supposed to be at S, etc. And then also leave a recommendation on the next one. Maybe I'll do the midfielders. What do you guys think? I've been your boy, nonetheless, MetaMike. I will check you guys in the very next video. Peace, boys.